all the headlines like data's the new oil. Everybody, data informed, data. We love the data. Most of the firms, they don't even have enough data to be reliable anyway. So like you're not going to make your marketing plan decision based on one record in your CRM that says saw you at the ball field, right? You need to see patterns. You need to see like, right. Oh, we've got like 20% of our open cases last month mentioned this thing. Oh, that's okay. Right. Now you got a signal from the noise. And so I think I say that because a lot of firms, they're starting to, we've been Conrad and I doing this for a long time. Firms are buying into this business stuff. They're like, oh, this makes sense. Like you're talking about like a marketing budget and resource deployment and holding the marketing dollars and time accountable and all this. And they're like, this is great. And so then we're having this conversation. Someone's going to listen to this podcast. And you're like, all right, I got to go get my data infrastructure right. Is it good to have that? And should you ask? Like, sure. But you're not going to get the kind of data you need to be like, I got 98% certainty that by investing X additional incremental dollars into this campaign, it's going to produce Y, because you have a data scarcity problem. And I think that is probably a bigger issue than everything else in this data conversation is that people need to understand that we're not telling you like, oh, you asked, how did you hear about us? And because you said like, I heard you on this podcast, you're like, deploy all resources through that, right? You got to have some math behind this to actually validate that, oh yeah, this is actually what it purports to be. So like the bad data, that's the new problem, right? It used to be no data. Now we're in bad data, and now we feel emboldened because we've got some data. And so we're like, oh, I just literally having a call with my business partners with this firm, and they know it. They're like, there's something going on with the attribution. We're not 100% sure. The marketing agency's telling us X, Y, and Z is going on, but we're not experiencing that. And we look at it and we're like, yeah, you got a bad data problem. Now you're confident in your business metrics, and they're wrong. And that's a tough conversation.
AI. Right?
It's
way worse with AI. You're like, oh, right. I'm going to put AI on top of my bad data or short data stack. And now I'm really confident in my decisions because ChatGPT told me. Right? Yeah. Like, all right. Because you know who didn't go to stats school? ChatGPT, right? So like understand it's not just math, it's really stats. Like understanding this behind this stuff.